Addiction is rarely just about the substance. The substance is only on the surface level. Underneath it is your self-image. When you say, I cannot quit, or this is just who I am, you're not describing the behavior. You're describing your identity. If you believe you're a smoker, an anxious person, or someone who needs something to cope with life, then the habit becomes consistent with who you think you are. Your behavior will always try to stay loyal to your identity. And the brain resists losing habits because losing the habit feels like losing a part of the self. Many of our identities are formed out of pain. For example, a child who feels overwhelmed may unconsciously become someone who escapes life. A teenager who feels rejected may become someone who numbs their feelings. Or an adult who felt powerless may become someone who needs something to help them get through their day. The addiction then becomes an expression of that identity. It's not the root and it's not the symptom. When you only address the behavior, you're staying only on the surface level. The deeper identity remains untouched. This is why we tend to trade one habit for another or end up relapsing. If you start to see yourself as someone who is disciplined and conscious, you see yourself as someone who chooses strength over habits. When you shift how you see yourself, your habits that contradict that identity start to feel unnatural and fall away. This is why willpower alone rarely works. Willpower tries to force behavior change while identity stays the same. Real transformation will happen when you question who you decided you were during the painful moments and ask if that's still true. When you change your identity, the habit loses its psychological home. And once the self-concept shifts, the behavior will naturally follow.